Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb. I'm a full-time reseller. Today I'm going to be going over half the items I got at the thrift store this week. I got 83 items in total, so I'll go through about roughly half of them. I'm going to show you roughly what I paid for each item and what I expect to sell it for, and I'll put the comps on the screen so you can see how I did. Let's jump into it. I paid 14 bucks for this Patagonia like Sherpa jacket. It is full zip, so I think that'll be worth a good bit. It doesn't say Cinchilla on the tag, but I'll look up the style code and figure out exactly which model this is. I would guess this is at least a $50 piece. I paid $7.50 for this Wrangler jacket. This is quilt lined on the inside. This is what I mean by the quilting. And it was size 2XL. Outside is flannel. It does have the pockets, which means it's a shacket, a shirt jacket, not just a flannel shirt. And the bigger size is going to help this sell quicker. I've been selling these for about $20 to $25. I paid $3 for this Alaskan hard gear, kind of like performance button-up shirt. This is one of the lines from Duluth. It actually sells better than Duluth. It's size large, so a decent size, nothing to write home about, but still probably a quick $20 sale. I paid $15 for this Carhartt jacket. This is like a fleece lined soft shell, so not one of the really desirable canvas ones or anything like that, but still a nice Carhartt jacket for 15 bucks, minimum 35 bucks. I paid 12 bucks for this corduroy LL Bean chore jacket. Corduroy and LL Bean are a really good pair, and I think this is more of a vintage one. I wouldn't say it's like super old, it's not made in USA or anything. It has a nice flannel lining on the inside, just a really solid piece. I would say probably about 35 to 45 bucks on this. I paid 4 bucks for these Levi's. The reason I picked these up is these are the premium line, you know, by that big leather patch and this little tag here. This is a skinny style, so honestly not very desirable, but the Levi's premium in the good sizes sell really quick for me. I would say minimum 20 bucks. Paid 4 bucks for this LL Bean button-up shirt. This is pretty basic, but it was size 2XL tall, and it has this window pane plaid on it. So that's a keyword I'm going to use, and because it's a tall size, it's going to sell a little bit quicker. I would say about 20 bucks on this. Paid about 4 bucks for this Oakley quarter zip. Only reason I grabbed this is because it's size 2XL. These used to be a bit better. Now they sell for 15 to 20 bucks, but because it's 2XL, it'll sell quicker. So I'm okay spending under 5 to sell for 20 if it sells fast. I paid 4 bucks for this golf vest. It's from the brand Straight Down. You can see the embroidery on the back. That's kind of what the logo looks like. This brand is kind of hit or miss. I've had some success and some stuff has sat longer than I would have thought, but this being size 2XL and golf season coming up, I really couldn't pass this up for under 5 bucks. Paid about 5 bucks for these Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants. I really like the ones that are the 5 pocket, so the pockets on them look like a pair of jeans. These ones just sell faster and for a little bit more money. I paid $7.50 for this Eddie Bauer jacket. This is the Weather Edge line. And it's in a good size of large, tall. So those two things combined means this is going to be better than just a basic jacket. I'm going to list it for 30 and accept anything over 20. Paid 5 bucks for this vintage Cleveland Indians tee with the Chief Wahoo logo. It was dated 1999 on the Lee Sport tag. Honestly, nothing to write home about, but because it's a Cleveland sports team, that kind of opens up my local market and to friends and family that I know a lot of people that just enjoy vintage clothing, local to me, and it's size XL, so I'll probably try it on myself, and yeah, if it doesn't fit, still sell it for about 20 bucks. I paid 10 bucks for this Lululemon hoodie. This is one of the really performance-y, athletic-y materials, and when it has the writing in the hem like this is the Metal Tech line, and that actually sells really well. The size is also down in the hem on those, so this is size XL, which is a great size. So really happy to pick this up for about 10 bucks. I didn't even comp it, but I would guess minimum of 30, could be even more. Paid about 10 bucks for these Nuitag Levi's. They are the 505 style, so a pretty decent style to find Nuit tags. I typically sell the basic new Levi's for about, let's say 30 bucks on average, so 10 into 30, happy to do that. I paid $7.50 for this J. Crew flannel. I picked this up because it's new with tags, so I typically sell the mall brand new with tags items for between 20 and 30 bucks. So because this is a flannel, it's very nice style, in style piece here. I would say this is probably about a $25 item. I paid 5 bucks for this Robert Graham quarter zip pullover. The reason that I was happy to pick this up is it's actually size 3XL. So that's going to help the sell-through rate on this. and hopefully get me a little bit more for it. Robert Graham's pretty hit or miss these days, but it's camo, it's a great size, and it's only $5, so definitely wasn't leaving it behind. I paid $5 for this Untuck It shirt. The reason I grabbed this one is it is size 3XL. I am slowing down on picking these up just because I'm getting a little too much of it in my store, but 3XL, I'm always gonna pick it up under $10 because they just sell so quick. I paid $5 for this Polo Ralph Lauren button up. The reason I grabbed this one, it's size 17, which is about an XL, I believe, maybe a little bit bigger, but it's all white and had no flaws. So all white shirts typically have flaws, so it's kind of hard to find them. But if you can find an all white and it is flawless, those are the best shirts to find because that's the most common one people wear. They go with everything, they can wear it under a suit. And this one has what's called the flesh pony, where it has like the actual color of the horse and the person and all that stuff, and that actually increases the value a little bit as well. I paid $5 for this Levi's jacket. It is flannel lined and it's a size 2XL, which is a great size. So I didn't look this up. I'm sure this sells quick for about $30. I paid up $12 for these Levi's, but these are actually vintage 517s. So here's the number 517. That's a slim boot cut style, and the older ones were just the boot cut because this is the first style that they made in the boot cut in the early 2000s. So I just checked the back button and the tag, and these are from 2008, so not quite technically vintage, but I'm still going to put vintage in the title because they have this vintage straight across tag, and they have the vintage look and cut that people are looking for when they're looking for that Y2K style. That's another keyword I'll put in there. But either way, the 517 line is just a great model of Levi's to sell. So I would say probably $25 at minimum, but I'll probably list them closer to 40, see how much I can get for them. I paid $3 for this LL Bean like performance quarter zip. The reason I grabbed this is a size 2XL. This isn't worth a ton, but this kind of fits the outdoor brands that I carry a lot of in my store, and it's a great size, so I'm happy to pick this up super cheap and sell it for 15 to 20. I paid $6 for another pair of the Levi's premium jeans. I think these ones are actually women's, but I've sold the women's ones before with no problem. These are a 501 button fly, so those are going to be some keywords that go in the title, and now that I'm looking at it, these might be men's. I'll have to look into these more, but either way, the Levi's premium, I sell them anywhere from 20 to 35 bucks depending on the style, so at $6 that's an easy pickup. And here's another pair in gray in the 511 cut, which is the slim cut, and once again Levi's premium, and these were $4. I paid $5 for this LL Bean flannel in size XL. It's a great size, and luckily the lighter weight flannels will still be selling through the spring, so I have plenty of time to get this sold while it's still in season, and I've been selling them quick for between 20 and 25 bucks. I paid $7.50 for these Hill City chino pants. They're kind of like a 5-pocket chino. They have the jean pocket here. I looked these up, and it was kind of hard to tell what the sell-through rate was because there was no exact model on these, but they were selling for good prices, maybe 30-40 bucks. So I figured I'd take a chance on it and see how well they performed in my store. I paid $5 for this J. Crew sweater. The reason I picked this one up is it is 100% merino wool and size XL. I paid $5 for this vintage Wrangler flannel. A reason I grabbed this one is because it's flannel and pearl snap and vintage, so all those three things combined will get me at least 15 bucks, maybe 20-25. I paid $7.50 for some Lululemon pants. These ones really didn't have any markings other than the logo on the back of the leg, so I think the thrift store missed these because they usually price them at 35-45 bucks. So happy to pick these up for only $7.50. I sell these for $45 to $55 depending on the style. I paid $5 for this David Donahue dress shirt. I accidentally picked one up in my last thrift haul that I didn't wait till half off, so this one was cheaper and half off, so I made it all the way down to $5, so happy to pick this up for $5 and sell it for 20 to 25. Here's another $5 LL Bean flannel, same thing as the last one. This one's size large, so slightly worse size, but still a decent one. I paid $5 for some LL Bean corduroy pants. I've been selling these really well for about 25 bucks. And this one does have the modern style code on it, so I can type in that 6-digit number and get the exact model name for that LL Bean calls these. I paid $10 for this Under Armour golf jacket. This was still new with tags, that's why I picked it up. And the retail price on this is $85. And this is a Cold Gear Reactor, I think they call it. Yeah, Cold Gear Reactor. So definitely a nice piece for the end of winter and going into spring. So hope to get this sold quick for about 30 bucks. I paid $4 for these Under Armour sweatpants. These are also the Cold Gear infrared. You can tell by the lines on this inside that these are the infrared model of Cold Gear, and that's just a good keyword that's going to help this sell a little bit quicker. Because this is a good size and has those extra features, I would say about 25 bucks on these. Here's another David Donahue. I paid $7.50 for this one. I paid $5 for this LL Bean shirt. It's a size XL tall, and I think they call this the lake washed cotton shirt because it has that kind of like faded canvasy kind of thing on it. Yeah, and I'll probably sell this quick for about 20 bucks. I paid $4 for this Boy Scouts of America shirt. Here's the tag, and here are the patches that kind of pointed this out to me, and it has this embroidery here over the pocket. I didn't look this up, but I know that on their own these sell really well, but also if you look up the patches, certain patches themselves can be worth tons of money. So I probably won't do that. I probably will just list this as the shirt and photograph the patches well, so that somebody that, you know, might want the patches can just buy the shirt. Just because I'm not an expert, I don't want to take the extra time. I'll throw a comp on the screen, but if I had to guess, 25 bucks. I paid $4 for this Bill Murray golf shirt. This is a full button down instead of just a polo. So I'm not sure what these sell for. I've never looked it up, but this had like an amazing feel to it. I honestly wish it was a less loud pattern because I really wouldn't wear something like this, but the material is just amazing. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was worth maybe 40 bucks. I paid $4 for this Wrangler Rancher Pearl Snap. The reason I like this one, it has this nice little geometric print on it. That's just gonna help it sell a little bit quicker. In size large, that's a quick 20 bucks. Here's another LL Bean. This is size 2XL tall again with the window pane plaid. Paid $4 for this, same as the other one. Try to sell it for about 20. Paid $4 for this 32 bar blues shirt. Has this nice little floral pattern on it. I've never sold this brand, but I've heard that it sells really well. So I would guess for a short sleeve button down, maybe 25 bucks. I paid $4 for another LL Bean flannel. This one's size large. Just more of a basic one, but still a nice bread and butter to sell it for $20. I paid $5 for this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. It's in this classic plaid print. But the best part is that this is size 3XLT, which is going to help the sell-through rate and help me sell it for a little bit more. I would say maybe 35 bucks on this one. Well, I'm going to get to listing these items. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you know when I go over the rest of this haul. See you in the next one.